Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe from our guides. Messages for February the 10th. Let's see what we've got here. What do we need to see, know, and expect? How are we reacting to the events of our day today? Are we looking at it with tolerance, patience, and compassion? Think about that. Coming in with our first card, we've got the 5 of Earth, which is the 5 of Coins, the 4 of Air, which is the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Air, which is the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so coming in with our first card, working with the Arcana Folia Oracle deck. This is that beautiful new deck that I have, and I love it. And it says, remain lighthearted. You've been given the card Leisure. So it's about playfulness and enjoyment and having a break and a mental refreshment, taking a time out today, even if it's just on your lunch hour, if you're working, or a break that you have. You know, you're developing some coping strategies and skills today in order to let go of stress. You can get that relief from that. And it's receiving that renewal energy by being mindful of that. So maintaining a playful and lighthearted attitude in challenging situations can be a powerful tool. It can help alleviate stress and provide fresh perspectives. Taking a break and stepping back before diving back into the grind can give us an opportunity to recharge and gain clarity, to see that sight line visible. This pause can renew our strength and creativity, and it offers a momentary escape, but also empowers us to confront these challenges with a lighter heart, enhancing our ability to navigate tough situations effectively. So not getting stressed out, not, beating ourselves up, not being restricting, not being resistant. That's what this is all about. Let's just be more flexible today. The 5 of Earth is that card, the 5 of Pentacles of challenge, but it is finding those resources that resolve these challenges. There's doors of opportunity there that are presenting themselves to us. We just have to go and open them up and ask for help. Don't be too proud to do that, Pisces, okay? Don't isolate, internalize, hermitize, and take all this stress on your own. There's help out there. Okay, whether it's financial help, whether it's emotional, spiritual, physical help, the doors are there. Ask. Don't be afraid. Stop worrying, because worry never fixed a problem. You can get the assistance, the information, and the help that you need if you go seek it out. Okay, it's there. Now, coming in next, we have the card Epiphany. And it says, cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. Isn't that the truth? Wow. So this is about watching for the light. It's about completing things, getting projects and situations completed. It's about a really nice karmic cycle that could come in. It's a new chapter, it's lessons, and it's overcoming those challenges. You have recently maybe had an epiphany moment, and it's now time to close the karmic cycle and move on to a new chapter in your life. Congratulations on completing that cycle. You've learned important lessons and are now confident in your actions. Although there may be more challenges ahead, you are equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to overcome them. The light of your newfound understanding illuminates all shadows from the past. It's time to accept the lessons you've learned and move forward with confidence. Sometimes challenges and obstacles are put in front of us to learn how to navigate, to have a different trajectory, to strategize, and to learn from them, so that we can become stronger and better. So this is about these cycles will repeat themselves until we learn the lesson and we let it go. We've got the 4 of Air, the 4 of Swords. It says you could be losing a bit of sleep. Maybe you need more rest. This is the card of insomnia. But while you're there, you could be recuperating from something. Pull back, call a truce, take a time out. Okay, you could be contemplating your next move, and you can do that while you're resting, while you have the time to think about it. You may be wanting to do more meditative work, thinking about the next goal, thinking about the lessons you're learning in order to move forward today. Beautiful. Now, our next card is the Warrior Spirit. Yes, Time to stand strong, okay? Stand our ground. We may be defending our stand, and we're taking a firm stance, but we're going to be respectful, especially if we're involved in some sort of a disagreement. Listening to both sides of the stories, and sometimes it's okay to disagree, okay? You can agree to disagree. There will be a resolution to any conflict if there is a disagreement. And as long as you go into this with clear communication, it'll work out in your favor. It's time to tap into your warrior spirit and take a firm stance on a matter. Be prepared to defend your position and assert your vision confidently. However, be cautious not to fall into the trap of blaming someone else or playing the victim. Keep an open mind and try to understand different perspectives. Finding middle ground is possible, but not when it comes to the expense of the greater good. Fight for what is fair. Make sure to state your position clearly and respectfully. Interesting, because it comes in with the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is self-doubt. The Eight of Swords is feeling confused. The Eight of Swords says you are bringing the karma down on your own head. The only thing holding you back from winning a situation is yourself. We're holding ourselves back. Pisces, we get up in our head and we presume and we assume and we do that stinking thinking that it's not going to work out when it hasn't happened fast enough for us. We have the free will. How do we react? How are we looking at our future? How are we looking at this situation right now? Okay? Don't do it with self-doubt, because what we think, we attract, we become. Pisces, we don't want to bring negative karma in, okay? We can stand our ground and be a warrior, but we can also do it diplomatically and fairly. Coming in next, we've got the card, the Warning. And it actually is a good thing when we get this card, because it says pay attention to red flags. Are we on the ball? Are we paying attention? Are we listening to that little voice of reason? So you might be assessing a situation. We're doing an unbiased evaluation. This has to do with poor behavior or circumstances, deeply rooted issues, and misaligned core values. Take a moment to assess your situation and try to make an unbiased evaluation of what's going on. Avoid making excuses for poor behavior, and don't ignore signs of deeply rooted issues that don't align with your core values. It's perfectly okay to distance yourself, decline offers, or redirect your attention if something seems to deviate too far from what you believe in. So, Pisces, this is where you're using your intuition, okay? Big time. And you're good at that. When something doesn't feel right or look right to you, trust it, okay? Find out why. Make that decision. Do you stay and research it? Is it worth it? Or do you walk away? Think about that. The Queen of Earth comes in. The Queen of Earth is the Queen of Pentacles. She's gracious, practical, capable. She plants her seeds and patiently waits. She is the ultimate mother. She has a green thumb. What she plants, she sees come to harvest and growth. But, big but here, she's patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. We don't put a seed in the ground and expect it to grow the beanstalk overnight. So, working towards your goals, you could be speaking to this person. She's very strong. She's very business-oriented. She's successful. Okay, coming in with our last card, which is our angel card number message. We've got 1414. 1414 says difference. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. So happiness is linked, right, to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failure is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around, okay? Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails can be fun. Start fresh. Okay, I know that sounds rather deep. But this is all about how we react to situations today. Okay, are we going to go with the flow, or are we going to resist it? We do need to stand our ground for things that we need to protect, but we can do that fairly and diplomatically, right? Objectively. This is a great card. Stand your ground, but realize that you can see spiritual development coming in with this reading, guiding us through this process. Let's see what we have here in addition to that, my fellow Pisces, my beautiful mermaids and mermen. see what we have. Okay. Coming in with our first card, we've got collaboration, solitude, speak your piece, study up, and leadership. Okay. So collaborating, discussing things, communicating, and teamwork is dream work today. Solitude. You know, this is where the Four of Air comes in, the Four of Swords comes in. Taking that time out throughout the day. Doesn't matter how hard you work, you have a job you're being paid to do. You do get breaks. You do get a lunch. I would hope so. And you can take that time to benefit yourself. Okay, you don't have to sit in the lunchroom and get involved in everybody else's drama or their gossip. You can pull away from that. Even if you just find a stairwell in your building and you close the door to be alone. Okay, take that time. If you can get outside, even better. Speak your piece. This is where your warrior spirit comes in. Standing your ground, but doing it fairly. Studying, doing your research. Not being afraid to go through those doors and ask for help if you need it. You are a leader, my beautiful Pisces. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.